has been made possible with the continued support of the Intertops affiliate program with over 20 years online.
Yeah, that made me feel alive. Well, maybe not alive, old. That's the word I'm looking for. That made me feel old. As a younger man, I used to hop fences like that in one bound. But now, good luck dragging my fat ass over it. Well, friends, I do thank you for joining me on another edition of APCW Perspectives. The sun is out sometimes, so that's going to screw with the shot. We got people putting a roof on next door. We got another guy putting something in with a screw and a drill over there. So if you hear any ambient noises, that's what it is. Last week we discussed how regulators in the Netherlands were setting their sights on affiliates. And this week it seems that the open season on webmasters will continue as we turn our attention to Norway, of all places. And their gambling regulator has gone after an affiliate, SEO Butler, for, and I quote, promoting illegal gambling sites. Now, when I visited SEO Butler, there were no promotions for gambling. There were no reviews of casinos. I didn't see a banner or a link anywhere. Rather, it seems that the site is a marketing agency producing content, facilitating guest posts, and helping with social media promotions. But somewhere in that mix, apparently, was activity targeted to players in Norway. All right. So the gaming regulator says they issued warnings to SEO Butler. SEO Butler says that they listened to those warnings and then blocked Norwegians from accessing the sites. And then the regulator says, no, you didn't. Not all the sites were blocked. And around we go. Now the regulator says they will fine SEO Butler about €200 every single day, which raises a few questions and at least one red flag. First of all, SEO Butler is a British company, and the UK left the European Union, so legally speaking, things may be a bit murky at best. And second, gambling in Norway is a monopoly. It's a one-horse race, and the only horse running is the government-owned Norsk Tipping. So, this is what we've come to? Really? European governments targeting affiliates, marketing across international borders. Yes, my friends, it is indeed a brave new world. Hey, welcome back. We got the guys hammering a roof over there. We got another guy putting in something with a drill over there. And right on cue, we have somebody with a saw over there. I guess spring cleaning, fixer-upper projects are in season themselves. All right. You know, as things slowly get back to normal in our industry and we begin to recover from the pandemic, people are beginning to think about and plan conferences and travel. Last week we discussed plans for IGP Live in Amsterdam this September, and this week the APCW is releasing our last interview from our last conference we attended last year in London. I speak with Boris from Fortune Jack Partners about the exciting opportunities for webmasters who work with them, including proprietary blockchain games and revenue shares up to 70%. You can find this interview in the GPWA forums and on the APCW's YouTube channel. And speaking of conferences, the chairman of the European Casino Association says that the next ICE show in London in February of 2022 will be pivotal to the recovery of land-based gambling across the continent. Previously, we've discussed the many challenges facing casinos in Europe. The chairman believes that the ICE show will be significant because it'll be the first time that European operators are meeting face-to-face after the pandemic to explore ideas together and collectively discuss recovery strategies. Makes sense. And finally, on our last show, we spoke about the Dutch gambling regulator targeting affiliates, and now that same regulator has crafted a memorandum of understanding with the UK Gambling Commission. And we all know what a stellar job the UKGC has been doing lately. I don't remember when I said it, but I do recall saying it on this program. I articulated that one of my biggest fears would be eventually, regulators around the world would team up and start working together so that there was no place effectively to hide, no market you could avoid really. They're all working together with shared data. And that looks like exactly what's going to happen. So yes, my friends, yes, it really is a brave new world. And with that, I take my exit. God willing, I'll see you next week.